back for part 2 of your favorite dog Jerry's dog walk vlog. This is going on the Lordly Fam YouTube channel, and we got baby Keanu and Lady Sith Lordly. Now we just had a awesome part 1, which is on the Spine Ticks YouTube channel, and we ran into Cooper, Jerry's new BFF, and what a super fun Chihuahua Terrier Cooper is. He went right up to Keanu's stroller, and Keanu seemed to take to him, and it was so much fun. And of course, Cooper's mom, Beth, it was great to get to know her better. Right now, we are walking down the cool walkway we just kind of discovered here that dumps out onto the main street and Target. So we're gonna go explore further a little bit more. And Keanu's excited. We got his puffs right there, little Spoon's puffs in case he gets hungry. And he's got his plush named Puff. And of course, Jerry's got to sniff everything. Let's go. As I mentioned in part 1, this is Monday, but this will probably hit the channel on Thursday because, you know, we got baby Keanu's birthday, we got a lot going on, and although I plan to get out and film every day, we may just miss one because of, you know, relatives coming in and that kind of thing. So it's always good to bank a few videos just in case so we can keep the dog walk content going. That seems to be kind of the new identity of both YouTube channels, definitely for Spine Ticks. You know, Spine Ticks, the original and main channel, was mostly a collectibles and gaming channel, and all of a sudden I've loaded up a bunch of dog walk videos. And, you know, YouTube, it's interesting, it kind of has to learn your content a little bit, and it's like, what's all this dog walk content? But now it's going pretty well. Some of those videos are starting to get some pretty good views thanks to YouTube pushing it out. And of course, you know, we're all about community. We're not influencers. Jerry's a pup-fluencer, but we're not influencers. We're just in this to connect with all of you guys and share pets, see your pets, have you enjoy our pets. But it's nice when, you know, the videos that you take the time to make actually get views, because it just means more people are enjoying this guy and this guy and this lady and me. Although that's my shoe, but you've seen my face. I am in front of the camera, but not for these. It's just easier. And there we are. We have outletted onto the main street here. Probably gonna walk further down there this time around. But as mentioned, there's Target. There is Pepino's, where every time Nevada Jack comes into town, we go have lunch there. I treat him to a nice lunch. Usually it's chicken Caesar salad. And we got a Starbucks over there, GameStop. There's a gas station where I one time bought 2 pints of chocolate ice cream for myself and Lady Sith. That's right, gas station Haagen-Dazs ice cream. And there is Wendy's. Jerry and the beautiful red flowers. Oh, don't eat those. And then after this, we're gonna go back and have dinner. I'm gonna cook up some chicken thighs for the fam. We're gonna eat that. Lady Sith and myself may have some rice and refried beans mixed in with that. Keanu will have maybe a supplemental Little Spoon's meal. There we go. Just more of a look of this mall here. I did some searching, you know, because I'm always like, hey, where do I live? You know, like what was here before this? So I think my condo was built in 1983, but I was like, how long has that Target been there? And I saw something that said like 1988, because, you know, I was trying to imagine like what's here, you know, what's the history of this area? Even like, you know, Poltergeist, you remember that movie, and they had the Native American burial ground. I'm not saying that that's here, but, you know, there were tribes here and stuff like that. And of course, not tribes that Keanu and I descend from, but Keanu and I do have some native ancestry. If you go back to the, you got to go way back to the 1600s, 1700s, the Machapunga tribe and the Nanticoke tribe over on the East Coast. Keanu and I descend from the chiefs, and one of the explorers there, last name was Squire. And there's more of a look here of the street. And there we go. Maybe we'll even get down to, we'll bounce back from there, but I can show you the town center. Yeah, Lady Sith, I'm gonna show them the town center. Just, you can keep following, but I'm just gonna pan for them real quick. Come on, Jay. Oh, we had a lizard over there. Okay. So now we are outletting onto the main sidewalk. And then you can see over here, it's kind of like hidden behind trees and stuff, but yeah, there is like a mall there. And if Jerry will cooperate, there is the Aliso Viejo sign where we live. So, okay. Let's walk back. Maybe. Jerry will let us. And if I look over here, you can get more of a street view. So up there is the 73 freeway. You want to drive to North Orange County or LA, get on that toll road. And yeah, we'll get back up here onto the walkway and head home. But that's what it looks like going back up. So kind of ridiculous that we've lived here all this time and we never really made our way through there. But that's kind of like what becoming a semi-retired stock market investor does to you instead of being a 8 to 5 cybersecurity specialist always at the computer. Okay, Jerry. I can sense that after these next 2 minutes, we're going to put you in the back of the stroller. We're going to try and take a fun thumbnail up here, though. I'm always looking for what will make the fun thumbnail, and I think maybe right here, Lady Sith, maybe like right in this area. So for purposes of continuity, we'll keep walking up, but then maybe we'll walk back down and do the thumbnail real quick. What, Jerry? All right, we appreciate everybody who's watched this part 2 over on Lordly Fam YouTube channel. You guys have been awesome. Remember, part 1 is over on Spine Ticks YouTube channel, and we'll catch you at the next one.